Hey, everybody. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I have my friend Maricel here this evening. She has so graciously decided to come on Facebook Live with me tonight. And we tried to record this a little bit earlier and we ran into some technical difficulties. So we're going to be reposting it in a way that you guys can actually share outside of a Facebook Live audience. But for those of you that have not tuned into one of these before, the healthy living revolution is a movement of people who's really interested in taking their health back in small, tangible, and doable ways. And there are a few pillars that we're focused on. It's movement, nutrition, water intake, and rest, which are super simple. They're things we should all be doing in our health. But my friend Maricel here, she's part of the healthy living revolution with me. And she has an incredible story. She's a project coordinator by day, and she is an amazing woman, a breast cancer warrior and survivor, and just has a tremendous story. So I'm so excited for you guys to get to hear from her. So welcome, Miss Marcel. Thank you so much for hopping on tonight with me.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Oh, I love it. So I guess the first question I want to ask you is, how did you find out about the Healthy Living Revolution community?
So I actually found out about it 5.5 years ago from one of my dear friends. She's one of my best friends now. And I was kind of hesitant because at the time when I found out about this community, I was a personal trainer and completely ignorant about nutrition and thought I knew everything. So I kind of brushed it off. And then I finally came to a women's event, which completely just rocked my world. And somebody being like ignorant and closed off to not wanting to be around a lot of people, like I fell in love with just the group of women that were there at that event. So
Oh, that's so awesome. So would you say that the reason you were hesitant to join initially was just because you were a little closed off, or was there something more to it?
I was just a little just closed off. I just didn't like give nutrition a thought, I guess, because like I said, I took a little like nutrition course as a personal trainer, excuse me. And I thought that was it. Like, all right, I know everything. And finally I just, wanted to give it a chance and like, let's see what this is actually about. So.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm sure there are a lot of people that can relate to that who work in the health and wellness industry, and maybe exercise is their main focus, but nutrition is a core part. And I've learned a lot more about this than I ever knew before joining this community. So thank you for sharing that. Now, personally, you have quite a health story to share, given your past, even as a personal trainer and always being somebody who strives to be healthy. What has this community done for your health with what you've been through?
Yeah. So like I said, 5 years ago or 5.5 years ago is when I learned about it. And what I love is that the simplicity of whole food nutrition that's a part of our community, the whole food concentrates, that has been a true gift. I mean, I honestly don't know what my health would look like if I didn't have it in my life. So I'm thankful that for the past 4.5 years, I guess, because last year I was diagnosed with breast cancer in April.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. I would love to go like in depth because it's a lot, but that'll be for another day. So, for 4.5 years, I've just been flooding my body with this amazing nutrition, not knowing that I was setting up a foundation for my body to go through a health crisis like breast cancer. And I freaked out. I was like, what am I going to do with my health? Like, do I start juicing? Like, what do I do? And I'm not knocking juicing, but for me, like having something that was easy and simple, that I could take every day, that was, just little concentrates in a capsule. Like for me, that made things that gave me peace of mind, I guess, because I knew that what I was putting into my body was just food. And it's the very thing that I needed to feed my cells, and just stay healthy as much as I could going through chemotherapy last summer. And I still go through treatments now. And I still have surgeries, actually one more surgery this year, and a few years of, other medicines. So it's been a gift, like I said, just nutritionally. And then the community, man, like going through something rough like breast cancer and then having just people rally around you to pick you up and bring you meals, pray for you, it's amazing what the power of community can do for somebody's life. And that right there, I'm just super grateful for.
Yeah, as you were talking, I got chills. I guess, what would you say would be the difference between your story with you going through breast cancer and, just your health? A lot of people get sick when they go through things like that because it does impact your immune system, even though you're trying to build your body up and kill the things that are causing it. So I guess that's my first question, and I have one other one.
Yeah. So for me, like, nutrition was, like, it's super important. Like, there are a lot of things out there that say, do this, do that, drink this juice, take this pill, and you'll be cured from your cancer. And that's all just, like, not true, because at the end of the day, chemotherapy is rough on you. And so for me, coming from a background of personal training and taking a lot of synthetic supplements that basically were taxing my body, my liver, my immune system. You think that something like a multivitamin is supposed to make you healthy, right? Because it's a multivitamin, but I'm not deficient in vitamins. I was deficient in just nutrition. Chemotherapy wipes you out. So being able to just have food in my body, because my body knows what food is, that made a huge difference. And it, walking along this journey with other women who were taking multivitamins and other supplements, like, our health journeys were different. And I think that's why I'm so passionate, and I love the whole food concentrates, because it's just food and our bodies know what to do with it.
Wow, that's a big difference.
Yeah.
Well, I think in the day and age we live in, we're taught that we need vitamins and supplements, but I guess if you really sit down and think about why, the reason that they were invented in the first place is because we weren't getting them from the food. So the fact that you have that option is great. What is one thing that you wish you would have known sooner about this community or the Freedom Revolution? What kind of advice would you give somebody?
Just to be open to just information, and be open to people, and just be open to learning new ways to better your health. We're always striving for better health, better wellness. And for me personally, with the product, the community, the Freedom Revolution, to be able to have just a different lifestyle. I worked full time for 4.5 years, and to have this as a supplemental income has been a gift. Even like when I was going through treatment, having that extra money on the side was like super helpful. And you get to pick the people that you want to work with. Like, this is your business, you own it. You get paid to, impact lives, to change lives, to help people with their health. And to me, it's like a no-brainer, because you get to just make a difference. And who doesn't want better health? Who doesn't need better health? We all need better health.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I just learned something new about your story every time we talk. So thank you so much for hopping online and sharing tonight. I know that there are a lot of people that are looking forward to hearing this. And so thank you, everybody who tuned in tonight. And if you want to learn more about the Healthy Living Revolution and how you could be a part or what's involved, or if you'd like to learn a little bit more about the whole food concentrates that Maricel talked about tonight with her journey and her story, then feel free to reach out to either one of us. We'll both be tagged on Facebook. And I hope that everybody has an awesome rest of their week and a great evening. Thank you, Maricel.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.